Ladies and gentlemen, just grab your attention, please. Get today's highly anticipated auction straight underway. It is a great pleasure here today on behalf of Darryl Wickham, Lee Morris, as we welcome you back to 31 Pitfield Crescent, a stunning home certainly built with family and entertainment in mind, and your position in this tightly held and highly sought after residential pocket of Rowville. To our vendors, well, firstly, thank you for entrusting Glen, Waverley with the sale of your property, and to all bidders here today, best of luck. Your judgment is commended. Today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and conditions made available prior to today's proceedings, as the auctioneer will indicate bidders on request and have the right to bid on behalf of our vendor, aptly announced as vendor bids. These rules prohibit false bids, prohibit major disruptions from bidders, attempting to prevent others from bidding, and provide fines for such conduct. And then finally, once the paperwork hits my hand, we will be taking no late bids. In essence, your auction rules. Simple particulars that we operate under here today. Here's a 10% deposit payable under the full of the hammer, or the option of $20,000 today, with the balance out to 10% by 5 p.m. of Monday, 30 through to 90 days, present as your settlement date. So again, the auction rules, the particulars, all are clear, they are concise, and just put in place to encourage all bidding. Well, Darryl, before we get underway, always make a few brief comments on the property up for auction. As we stand here today, this is a property, lifestyle and location always sought after, but seldom available at the exact same time. Evident as soon as you arrive, you are greeted by that grand street presence, but a nice consistent theme of quality, while that continues right through the internal as well. Endless features across our two levels. At the core, 5 bedrooms. By an abundance of living and also dining options. Well presented right throughout, truly nothing left to do but bid, secure, relax and enjoy. And finally, it is a family-friendly layout, timeless in its appeal and enhanced by the private entertainment space, in-ground pool and approximately 820 square metres of land, here to underpin the value of the property today and of course for many years to come. Then finally, our location. Well, this is a location that requires no further endorsement. Blend of lifestyle, yet convenience to everything that Rowville has to offer. As stated earlier, 10% the deposit, 30 through to 90 days as your settlement date. On behalf of Darryl Wickham, the entire team, Glen, Waverley, we submit it to you now. Hop, and bit off to get us underway. Guys, has been a huge amount of talk like this range of the property. That's what we're here to find out. The question from the team, what's that price you'd love to pay? Also make it very clear in the absence of that starting bid or offer. 1-1, and welcome to the auction. It's a little bit light and low, but nonetheless, it is the lead, and welcome to proceedings at 1.1 the offer. At 1,100,000, buyers will simply nudge it north, a nice quarter in the stride to jump back in front. The $25,000 bid and lunch for the keys at 1.1 the bid. At 1,100,000, again for a property, lifestyle and location like this, you'll not find another one like it. At 1.1 the bid. At 1,100,000, 3 chances. Once now, at 1.1 the call. Get immersed in style, quality, built with family, entertainment in mind. 1.1 is the offer, 1.25, the next sequential bid, move and answer at 1,100,000. At 1,100,000, twice now, when I'm finished, inside to the right, inside. 1.25 and welcome in at 1,125, just behind at 1,125,000. Let's get a clear line of sight at 1,125, 150. Can we say quick bid's a good bid? On the nod, raises the hand, reclaims lead at 150, 175 on the nod if you like. 1,150,000 is the bid at 1,150,000. 175, and we're back in front at 1,175 at 1,175,000. So against you now and to my left hand side at 1,175,000, 1.2, and go there with absolute confidence for a property. 1.2 straight back in front. At 1,200,000. At 1,200,000, bid hold to right hand side. 1.2 is the bid. 2.25 to reclaim the lead at 1,200,000. 1.21. Short to stride, but nonetheless, it is the lead at 1,210,000 the call. The suggestion, pick up the pace. 10. Matches the 10 and reclaims the lead. What time to start? At 1,220. At 1,230. Well, the better bid and stronger lunch for the keys. It does present at 1,220,000. At 1,220,000, we call it through 3 times.
Another 10.
Another 10, 230. Didn't see that coming. Welcome to the auction at 1,230,000. 30,000 now. directly front and centre at 1,230,000. Is it 40? Well, the better bid, it also presents. Is the offer at 1,230,000. So again across the road at 1,230,000. 40. The next sequential bid, move and answer. 3 chances in your favour. Haven't forgotten about our starter and lamplighter at 1,230,000 at 1,230,000. 3 chances now for further consideration at 1,230,000. Once now. At 1,230,000.
250, Matt.
250, and that's what you call a better bid. And Stronger Lunch for the keys knows the value for your slice of Rowville at 1,250,000. At 1,250,000. We can go around from here. 250 and new interest services. Might I add, times the run perfectly. At 1,250,000 the bid. At 1,250,000 bid sits the left hand. Another 10. 260. Reclaims the lead.
Matthew, I'm selling.
Well, as also heard, on behalf of Darryl Wickham, the entire team at Waverley, we are on the market. We sell away. No better offer from here. We'll welcome new owners at 1,260,000. Again, only, that word is only, family friendly right throughout, timeless in its appeal, and truly nothing left to do. Bid, secure, relax and enjoy. 70 straight back, matches the 10 and reclaims the lead. 80, quick bid's a good bid and knows the value at 1,280,000. At 1,280,000, the elusive 1.3 sits just round the corner. 1,280,000 is the offer at 1,280,000. Once now at 1,280,000. Guys, we wait with absolute anticipation. Extend the courtesy time. Should you require that courtesy time, please understand we'll always extend it back. You hold the bid and the lead at 1,280,000. Must work for our clients, but 3 chances now. As heard earlier, we still await no better offer from here. The 10,000, it does
85.
85 shortens the stride to 5 in the rise. Matches the 5 and reclaims the lead at 290. At 1,290,000, quick bid's a good bid, and straight to 95 if you like, at 1,290,000. Where do we go? 1,290,000 is the bid. At 1,290,000, so holds in your favour. At 1,290,000. At 1,290,000, we call through 3 times. Bid hold directly front and centre at 1,290,000. First time.
Another 5.
295. 1.3. Welcome back to 5 in the stride to 1.3 the bid at 1,300,000. Again, center across the road at 1.3 the call at 1,300,000. So what, at this level, the more you start to think about it, and no matter which way you look at it, it certainly makes sense.
Another 5.
305. 305 is the
Another 5.
310. 310,000 as always. 3 chances for further consideration at 1,310,000. At 1,310,000. 320 picks up the piece and knows the value. 320 is now offered at 1,320,000. Do we match the 10 or earlier with the 5? The choice is yours at 1,320,000. At 1,320,000, we still away. No better bid from here at 1,320,000. Once now at 1,320,000. Just in a nod of acknowledgement there. 1,320,000 sits just to the left.
Another 10.
Another 10, 330 and picks up the pace, matches the 10,000 to jump back in front at 1,330,000 the offer. At 1,330,000, so again, it holds across the road.
340.
340, picks up the pace, we're back with the 10 at 1,340,000. At 1,340,000. At 1,340,000, again, what do we say? 350, straight back in front, 1,350,000. At 1,350,000 the offer. At 1,350,000, hotly contested, and why wouldn't it be? The offering, the location, a tightly held, highly sought after residential pocket of Rowville, and a home. Again, endless features and nothing left to do but bid, secure, relax and enjoy. 1,350,000, it holds across the road, and 3 chances, we sell away, no better bid from here at 1,350,000. At 1,350,000. First time at 1,350,000. Conversations are continuing in time. I'll always extend the courtesy of time back.
360. Another 10.
Another 10 at 360 and back in front of 1,300. enjoy any specials. That perfect blend of lifestyle, yet convenience and everything that Rowville has to offer. 360 is the bid. The million in front and 3 chances. We still await. We welcome you owners. No better bid from 370. Welcome back in at 1,370,000. At 1,370,000 is at 380 or the elusive 1.4. Still sits just around the corner at 1,370. At 1,370,000. So again, guys, bid holds directly front and centre across the road at 1,370,000. You've been bidding with confidence with us the whole way. A further 10 to reclaim the lead or name the incremental stride. The choice is yours. 1,370,000 is the offer. Once now at 1,370,000. Conversation continues. Again, we still await a better bid from here. 1,370,000 is the offer. Are we out there for a few moments in time?
Another 5.
Another 5, 3 3/4, 375 is now bid at 1,375,000. That lower bid ending, which 5? 380. Welcome in at 1,380,000. At 1,380,000. Back in front at 1,380,000 only. That word is only for your slice of Rowville and 3 chances. We welcome you owners. No better bid from here at 1,380,000. At 1,380,000. Once now at 1,380,000. Conversations are continuing. Given time must work for our clients. 1 call through to remain at 1,380,000. At 1,380,000.
85.
85. Straight back and welcome in at 1,385,000. At 1,385,000. 90 or the knockout bid to all proceeds. It also presents 385. In front and 3 chances now at 1,385,000. Designed with family, entertainment mind for the wants of like from here. 1,385,000. At 1,385,000. Second time, we're not finished and silent at 1,385,000. Conversations are continuing. Definitely got the best. You hold the bid and the lead at 1,385,000. Again, $85,000 stride to welcome you back at 1,385,000. At 1,385,000. Second, third, and final chance. We're not finished and silent at 1,385,000. Just going to reset the clock one last time. We do it all our auctions must work for our client. Meandering around the crowd. Definitely got the best. Permission to sell. 39. There it is. 1,390,000. At 1,390,000. Now, buyers, given we've reset the clock, won't do it twice consecutively. This time round, we'll sell away. No better bid. They'll extend the courtesy of time back. 1,390,000 holds to the right now at 1,390,000. So we're back here at 1,390,000. At 1,390,000. 1,390,000 sits across the road at 1,390,000 the bid. At 1,390,000, we call it through 3 times. We still await no further advance at 1,390,000. 91. Welcome back in at 1,391,000. $1,000 bid and lunch for the key, Shani. Welcome you back. 1,391,000 is the offer. 392, the next sequential bid, move and answer. But again, buyers, don't let us limit you to that. 1,391,000 in your favour. Now, please understand, given we've reset the clock, we'll not do it twice consecutively. This time round, third and final call, we sell away at 1,391,000. Definitely got the best. Appreciate the bidding. Well, it looks like a temporary congratulations to our starting bidder and lamplighter. Any further advance? 1,391,000. A temporary congratulations in your favour. And 3 chances now. We still await no better bid at 1,391,000. Once now, we're not finished and silent front and centre at 1,391,000. Second time, we still away front and centre at 1,391,000. For the third and final chance, we're not finished and silent. You hold the lead at 1,391,000. We are selling at 1,391,000. 1,391,000. Well, ladies and gentlemen, absolute marathon of an auction. Congratulations to our our highest bidder and successful purchase here today. Commiserations to our underbidders. You can see Darryl Wickham in the crowd achieving exceptional results for his clients within the local markets. If you are considering selling, please reach out to Darryl. He'd be happy to field that inquiry. On behalf of the team, thank you for your attendance. Enjoy this beautiful Saturday, and we'll see you at the next auction.